Hi, that's Tom's head. You can see right now. There you go. Hi, welcome along everybody. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful Wednesday for another weighted workout. How many W's can I fit in a sentence? That's another challenge. Today we've got half an hour and we've got 30 different exercises. The first 10 are concentrating on the lower body, second lot are concentrating on upper body, and last lot are concentrating on our core. You will need weights for this. I'll try and give alternatives as much as possible, but especially for the upper body workouts, grab some weights. So fill your shopping bags, use filled bottles of water, tin cans, grab stuff so you can use weights. And also a bench of some description if you can. We've got 4 exercises that need a bench or a stool or a chair, the edge of your bed, something like that. And otherwise, just yourselves and motivation and a great attitude. So our first exercise is going to be a front squat. So grab some weights, feet are a little bit wider than your hips. Hold the weights in front of you, and we're going to squat down low and stand up. Okay? So that's our first exercise. And we've got 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds rest. And I'll explain what the next exercise is going to be in that rest. If you haven't got weights for this, you can just squat, tap the floor and stand up. If you want to make it slightly more intense, add a little jump. Right, get ready to go. Let's go. Squat down. Stand up. And with this, you want to make sure your back's straight and your chest is up, so you're not falling forward. That's it. Well done. Keep going. That's halfway. That's it. Nice and low. Lovely, that's it. Keep going. Go right to the bell. 3 seconds to go. 2, 1. Lovely, well done. Now come down onto your knees because we've got our kneeling to stand. So hold the weights in either hand. Come down onto your knees and stand up. If you haven't got weights, you can just kneel and stand up and try and add a little bit of speed as well. Let's go. That's it. Nice and controlled, and then back up again. Well done. That's it. To your knees, come up again. Well done, that's over halfway now. Well done. Last 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, well done. I'm just going to swap weights because they're slightly too big to do this next one. We're going to lunge forward and pass the weight under your leg. Come back and swap. Swap legs and swap sides. Pass the weight underneath your leg. That's it, let's go. Well done. Try and keep your chest up again and your back straight. And bend low. Drop your torso down to the floor rather than bending over and leaning forward. You want to drop down low to pass the weight. Last 5 seconds, come on. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now we've got split squats. So again, we're kind of in a lunge position. We'll do 20 seconds on one leg, 20 seconds on the other leg. And we're going to come down and pulse up and down here. And again, we're not putting all the weight. We're not leaning forward. Our chest is up straight and our back is straight. And we're just dropping down and trying to drop that back knee as close to the floor as you can. That's it. Keep going. Get ready to swap legs. There we go, swap sides. Well done. Squat low. Keep your torso up. And drop the weight straight down to the floor. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, well done. Now we've got sumo squats. So we need a nice wide stance for this. And we're going to hold the weight and squat down low. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's it, nice wide stance. Again, if you haven't got weights, you can do this without them and jump in between if you like. If you haven't got weights, maybe you've been creative. You have got your chopping bags, your filled water bottles. If you have, send us a picture afterwards so you can see what you're using. Well done. 10 seconds to go. Keep going. Last 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Well done. Now we've got one leg deadlifts. So we're going to put the weight all onto one leg. We're doing full 40 seconds on one leg, full 40 seconds on the other leg. I don't know why I put the weights down then. And we're going to bend at the hips. Don't arch your back. Bend at the hips and come back up again. Make sure your back doesn't arch. If it begins to arch, then you're going too low. So stop and come back up again. Really stick your bottom out. Well done. Again, if you haven't got weights, you can do this movement without them. 10 seconds to go. Keep going. Lovely, well done. And then we'll swap sides. 40 seconds on the other leg. Just giving my arms a bit of a break. Lovely. Let's go again in 5 seconds. So the key to this is just to make sure your back is really flat. And bring our weights down to the floor as close to your shin as you can. That's it. Keep going. Lovely. 15 seconds to go. Nearly there. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Nice one. Now we've got a loaded side lunge. So grab a weight and bring your weight down to the opposite foot, keeping that leg nice and straight. And then we're going to come up and swap, bringing that weight down to towards the opposite foot. Really lunge down low. You should feel that stretch all on the inside of your leg. That's it. Then after this, we've got 2 more exercises for our lower body, and then we're on to our upper body workout. Last 15 seconds, keep going. Last 5. Nice and low. Excellent, well done. Now come down onto your mat. Ooh. We've got a frog bridge. So bring the bottoms of your feet together, so they're resting together, and lie down. And it's a glute bridge basically, but with your feet in that position. And you can have the weight on your hips. And then we're going to squeeze and push our hips up to the ceiling, keeping the bottoms of your feet touching each other. That's it. Well done. Really squeeze your glutes when you get to the top. Lovely. Nearly there now. Keep squeezing. Woohoo! Last one of our lower body now, calf raises. So if you've got a little ledge, a little curb, some books that you can stand on, then that's even better. Hook your feet on the side, and then you can let your heels drop, and then we're going to come up onto tiptoes and bring that heel nearly down to the floor. And we've got 20 seconds on this leg, and then 20 seconds on the other leg. You can do it with weights in both hands. It's just my balance isn't great trying to do this. So I need to hold onto the wall. There we go, swap legs. Try not to let that heel come all the way down onto the floor. You're just tapping it just above the floor. And then squeeze your calves as you come back up onto tiptoes again. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. So that's our lower body done. Now we're on to upper body and we've got shoulder press. So bring your weights up to your shoulders and we're going to push them up to the sky and bring them back down again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lovely, that's it. Well done. Push up to the sky, slow and controlled on the way back. That's halfway. Well done, 15 seconds to go. Whew, it's hot in here. I hope it's hot where you are as well. So you're sweating like me. Great, well done. Now we've got upright row. So bring the weights in front of you and we're going to lift them up close to our body and return them back down again. So no swinging out, just nice and controlled. Lift them up to your chest and back down again. Let's go. Up, down, up, down. That's it. And with all of these weights, you want to avoid your body swinging around with all these exercises. So it's controlled movements. And if you are forced to swing around, maybe the weights are too heavy. So try with lighter ones and get your form spot on before you increase the weight. 10 seconds to go. Well then, last 5, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, well done. Now we've got front raise. So we're going to lift the weight up in line with our shoulders. You can do both arms at the same time if you'd like. I'm not going to, I'm afraid, because my arms are already slightly tired. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Slow and controlled. Minimize the rocking. You don't want to do any of this to get the weight up there, because it's not your shoulders having to do all the work. That's it. Again, if you are having to swing your hips to get the weight up, just try a lower weight. That's over halfway. Nice and controlled on the way down as well. Don't let it swing down to the floor. Slowly lower it. Lovely, well done. Nice one. Now we've got lateral raise. So out to the side and back down again. And alternate. If you can do both at the same time, that's fine. But I'm going to do one at a time. Let's go. Up in line with the shoulder and back down again. That's it. Well then, that's 10 seconds down. And again, really isolate that movement so you haven't got your whole body swinging in to help out. It's just your arms and your shoulders. 10 seconds to go. Keep working. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, well done. Now we're on to bicep curls. So bring the weights in front of you. Again, you can do both at the same time if you like, or you can alternate. Just make sure that your elbows stay in at the sides and you're not swinging them around. We just got nice controlled movements. In 3, 1, let's go. Keep your shoulders, your elbows in. And just bend at the elbows and bring your forearms up. Squeeze up at the top. That's it. And then we've got 5 more exercises left of our upper body. And then we're on to the core. Work those abs to finish off. 15 seconds to go. That's it. We're going to get our bench in a minute as well. In 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Now we've got triceps. So you've got a choice. If you've got your bench there, you could do tricep dips off your bench. You could do tricep dips off the floor. Or you could hold a weight up behind your head. And then again, just bend at the elbows. Drop that weight down your spine and squeeze up at the top again. Let's go. And again, keeping your elbows where they are. So it's just bending at the elbows. That's it. Then after this one, we've got 4 exercises and we're going to need our bench. So if you're busy doing this and you haven't got your bench ready, quickly shout for someone to go and get one for you, if you can. We'll get ready to run in our 20-second gap. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. So grab your bench. We've got chest press now. So grab your bench and your weights. I don't think I'm going to use these ones actually. Use these. And come and lie down. Shoulders, weights by your shoulders, elbows out to the side. Push up and return. That's it. Nice and controlled movements again. Slowly lower it on the way down. Lovely. That's it. You're doing great. Keep going. Only a few exercises to go before we get onto our abs. Lovely. Nice one. So now we've got bent over rows. So get one of your weights and put your other leg and arm on the bench. Hang your arm with the weight down towards the floor. Keep your back nice and straight, and then we're going to row it up towards us. Let's go. On the way down, explode it up on the way up. That's it. Nearly halfway. Doing the full 40 seconds on this side, and a full 40 seconds on the other side. Keep going. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Let's swap sides. When I start the countdown of when our rest is about to start, that doesn't mean you can stop. You need to go all the way to the beep. Sometimes when I count down, people are like, oh great, I'll stop now then. But we don't want that. Go right till you hear the beep. That's it. Keep going. 10 seconds down. That's halfway. Last 15, and we've got one more exercise of our upper body. Lovely, make sure your back's nice and flat. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. So grab weight in either hand, and we've got flies now to finish off. So lie back down onto your bench, and bring the weights up above you. And then with your arms as straight as they can, lower it out to the side and then squeeze back up to the top again. Let's go. Well done. You can still do this even if you're using bags of shopping as your weights. Just careful they don't swing too much and smack you in the head. Well done. Keep going. That's it. Down slowly out to the side. And if you can, try to explode up to the starting position again. Nearly there, then we're on to abs. Well done. Woohoo! Lovely. Right, so let me clear the bench out of the way. And we've got a straight leg jackknife now. So grab a weight. Remove these. Lie out flat on your back. Hold the weight above your head. And then we're going to crunch up towards our toes with that weight in our hands. That's it. And slowly lower on the way down. And squeeze up at this when you get to crunch. That's it. Keep going. We've already done 20 exercises. We've only got 10 to do. Woohoo! Lovely. Now we've got kneeling wood choppers. So come up onto your knees. Hold the weight in both hands on one side. And we're going to swing it up and then bring it back down again. Really twist and use your obliques as if we're chopping wood. That's it. We've got a full 40 seconds on this side and a full 40 seconds on the other side. That's it. With all these abs ones, you can do them without weights as well. That's okay. 15 seconds to go. Come on. Keep pushing. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. And then we'll swap sides. Whew. You're doing great. We're nearly there. So same again, but just on the other side now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing up and swing it back down again. Well done. That's it. Keep going. That's halfway. Excellent. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Now we've got leg raises. If you can, and you've got a suitable weight, you can hold the weight in between your legs. It's too slippery for me to do it, and in between my feet. I can't do it with these weights. So you can hold the weight in between your feet and lift your legs up with the dumbbell there. Or, like me, if you can't, just lift your legs and slowly lower. Keeping your legs as straight as you can, and try and lift your shoulders and your head off the floor. And if you want to make it even harder, put your arms out in front, above your head out straight. Slow and controlled as you lower your legs. Well done. Nearly there. Woohoo! Great, well done. Now I've got Russian twists. So grab a weight again. And come and sit on your bottom. And lean back until you feel your abs engage. And then twist over, tap the weight either side. To make it harder, lift your feet up off the floor. Well done. Keep going. That's about halfway. Keep breathing as well. 10 seconds, I think. Woo! Well done, lovely. Now I've got side planks with a hip lift. I'm just going to bring my timer a bit closer so I can see. So come up onto your elbow into a side plank with the weight resting on your hip. And we're going to lift our hip and drop it down again. And we're doing a full 40 seconds on this side, full 40 seconds on the other side. This one really burns. Well done, that's halfway. Keep going. 10 seconds to go. I know, it's hurting me too. Oh, they're horrible. Right, onto our other side. Whew. And then we've got 3 more exercises after this, and we're done. So into a side plank with the weight resting on your hip. Drop your hips down, squeeze them back up again. Ten seconds down. Keep breathing. Keep working. That's halfway. These are a great one for your obliques. You should be really feeling that. 10 seconds to go. Come on, go right to the bell. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ugh. Whew. Well done. Now I've got overhead twist squats, so come onto your bottom again. Whew, they're hard, man. Right. And hold the weight above your head. You're going to come up, squat, and back down again. Let's go. Nice, smooth and controlled movements. Keep going. Nearly halfway. Well done. 2 more exercises left after this, and then we're done for the day. Under 10 seconds to go. Woo! Well done. Our penultimate exercise, bent leg jackknife this time. So come back down. Again, you've got the weight behind your head. And when we crunch up, we're going to bring that weight above our knees. So leave your knees at about 90 degrees to the floor. Crunch up. Bring that weight above them. Don't bring your knees any closer than 90 degrees. So it forces you to crunch up. Well done. Keep going, we've got one more exercise left after this. Come on, last few seconds. Oh. Woo! Now I've got to sit up with a punch. So you can hold dumbbells in your hands and do this if you like. These are slightly too heavy for me to do it without ruining my form, so I'm not going to use weights for this. But we're going to sit up and punch, punch, and come back down. If you are doing it with weights, just hold the dumbbells in your hand, crunch up, and punch out. As you come up, we're not sitting up here, we're staying back a bit with our abs engaged and punching from that position with our chest up and our back straight. So think about pushing your chest and your belly button out towards the wall in front of you as you come up. Under 10 seconds, come on, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Woo! We did it. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for joining me for our half-hour full body workout. And I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget your weights next Wednesday. And I'll see you back here again, same time, next week. Thank you very much. Bye.